What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the archives. I'm your host, the Gamer Knight, and we're here again with another fantastic playthrough of Ghost of Tsushima. Without further ado, let us proceed. And while I have you on here, guys, I want to discuss about the biggest story that has shaken the internet to its core. I'm talking about, yes, the Netflix acquiring Warner Brothers. Yes, those words have just reached my ears, and I swear I can't stop thinking about it. If you already know or don't know, Warner Brothers has actually put themselves out for sale a few months ago. And apparently, we had three big competitors in this bidding war. We have Comcast, Paramount, and Netflix. Which, being Netflix, the streaming titan, has now acquired the studio for $82.7 billion. A controversial move that has made themselves ultimately powerful. Well, be too powerful. But with this acquisition, now Netflix owns a large majority of IPs, including not. Oh, what the? I had a straight shot to his head, and it just gone. Weird, but ultimately, alarm was not raised. Thankfully. You're out. Two birds, one blade. Oh, make that three. This is the part where you run. Oh, he's gone. See ya. Whew. That was close. I think that's everybody. Alright. I do want to jump back to the story I was saying. Warner Brothers being purchased by Netflix, and the IPs that are part of this studio, or actually I meant to say Warner Brothers Inc., are not only including Warner Brothers Studios, but also New Line Cinema, DC, oh yeah, Cartoon Network, HBO, which includes The Sopranos, the Penguin series, and many, many more titles, including Cartoon Network, and their IPs as well. Ah, crap, I missed one. Right in the ass. Oh, I hate doing this to dogs. Woo! Sorry, Pooch. I couldn't save her while a dog was there. Seems mean. As I was saying with the Warner Brothers situation, now that they own these IPs, it has shaken the internet to its core. Practically that people are actually either praising or hating the deal. But we all know the deal is going to take some time, and Netflix needs to get their money in order to pay off for buying the studio. Which that's not a problem, considering everyone uses Netflix now, watching it on their phones, their TVs, tablets. The list is endless, and that Netflix's strategy has actually been quite an interesting one at that, considering that they put ads in their streaming service that I find to be a little bit degrading. I mean, because the idea of a streaming service is to get rid of commercials, not streamline them. But we can only hope, because a lot of big companies and foundations are actually speaking out their concerns against this acquisition. That includes many actors, including Christopher Nolan. I meant to say directors. My god. I'm sorry, when I'm focused in a game, it's hard to maintain full concentration because, well, like I said, when traversing through a world filled with Mongols, bandits, Ronin, it's hard to keep track of what I'm actually saying. And you're down. But I do want to jump back. Many people, big foundations, corporations are actually speaking out against it. James Cameron said, and I direct, and I quote, "If Netflix buys Warner Brothers, it would be a disaster." And Christopher Nolan, Sir Christopher Nolan, as I should actually get used to saying because he was given knighthood, given the case that he is involved now in light of the acquisition, and he also works closely with Warner Brothers, which, if you already know, he has worked on projects such as the Dark Knight trilogy, Tenet, Dunkirk, and his upcoming project, of course, The Odyssey. I honestly can't wait to see it when it comes out in theaters. And I did watch Oppenheimer, I did watch Interstellar, and all those films, I say, they deserve to be on the big screen. With Netflix's strategy, we know that they would put movies out in theaters first, but only for 2 weeks, versus cinema itself, when you get non-Netflix owned projects, they go into theaters for 90 days before reaching streaming. But people these days do prefer streaming versus going to the movies. I enjoy streaming as much as the next guy, but I also enjoy the comfort of actually going to a movie theater to get a popcorn, get my tickets. Just 3 weeks ago, I went to see Predator Badlands with my younger brother, and we loved it. Then before that, we ended up watching The Chainsaw Man, the movie. The anime that was, of course, become popular recently. And I loved it. But everyone really is starting to prefer thinking that cinema is dying. But Netflix CEO said that cinema is a little bit outdated and degrading. In terms of going to the movie theaters. But I still go to the theaters. I just choose the right kind of movies to roll with. And in my opinion, I meant to say, I'm sorry. I meant to say, I don't always just go to the theaters just for watching those, superhero movies or anything like that. I also go see movies that are non-superhero related or non-Disney related. It's just hard to keep track. And, of course, movie theaters ain't cheap. That is true. Bad move. Should have ran. Alright. And that's that. But, this isn't the first time that cinema has been in trouble. If you look back in 2020, which I'm referring to, yes, the year that we had COVID, where everyone was dealing with the shutdown of everything, and it has been going at a blur. Even theaters had to ask Congress for a lifeline because nobody could go to the movies or even attend any screenings because of the shutdown. But Disney actually pivoted during that time. They actually promoted Premier Access, which was a good thing. I say that was a good strategy. But people find it a little bit insulting. The idea of, having to stream your movies from home that are newly released just for that. But these days, people prefer streaming anyway. I mean, I like it, but I also like going to the theaters. I just hope that Netflix can actually follow with a strategy that actually benefits everyone. Because as far as we can tell, Netflix, they're still going to maintain their strategy and keep some creative ideas within their studios. If you look at an example with Netflix's recent statement with the DC universe, they said that they will not change anything within the newly formed DC universe, which I'm referring to, of course, the James Gunn universe. And oh crap. Hate to do that to you, Pooch, but you were fighting for the Mongols. Alright. Oh, one left. Alright, let's deal with him. But all in all, let's just hope that this strategy can benefit everyone, but everyone is still kind of going against it. We already have major foundations such as the WGA, which is the Writer Guilds of America, the DGA, which is the Directors Guild of America, and the SAG. They're all getting involved, and they're trying to push for this deal to not get through. It's still not finalized. Netflix is still trying to get their money in order, which shouldn't be a problem. Either they're just going to say to Warner Brothers CEO, say, will you want the $82.7 billion in cash or check? But for me, if I was in the CEO of Warner Brothers shoes, which I'm not, I would say I prefer cash. Because, I'll be honest, who say no to cash? I mean, I can only imagine a stack of $100 bills valued at $82.7 billion. But in my case, I mean, I would prefer cash, but I digress. I do want to jump back into the matter at hand with if this deal actually goes through, because it still needs to be finalized. By all accounts, they say the deal won't be finalized until 2026. But that's not a long way away. Well, what month in 2026? That's the question. We still don't know yet. All we know is this deal may either A, go through, or B, not go through. Because I'm hearing a lot of articles buzzing saying people in Congress are actually trying to push against it. Those outside, big foundations within cinema have actually voiced out saying no, they don't want this. And I think there was one article that came out that says a Trump regulator saying that this deal may not actually get through. Which I can understand. Oh, I'm about to get spotted. Okay. Nice try. One left. Oh, he's already dead. Tried to destroy a door for no reason. But, as I said, time will tell. This deal won't be finalized. Only time will tell. That's the truth of it all. We just need to sit, wait, and find out more information. Because this is already buzzing like crazy. And just like last month. If you look back last month, Electronic Arts, the major video game publisher that is, of course, responsible for Battlefield 6, Star Wars Battlefront, Battlefront 2, the Jedi Survivor series, Fallen Order, and countless other IPs. They are all right now about to be. They all been purchased by a private Saudi Arabian investor company for $55 billion. But there are two snags. One, there's congressional involvement because they say that this is a threat to national security. Then comes the second, is the money. According to recent articles about, well, when I found out about this news, I would say I find it quite puzzling that an investor company says that they purchased $55 billion, but they have problems procuring the funds for the purchase. By all accounts, I'm going to say that he gone broke. For all we know, this deal may actually fall through the cracks, just as Netflix. All we gotta do is sit and wait. And not only that, I do want to say that Netflix not only bought WB Warner Brothers movies and television in rights, but also their video game rights. Because WB Games, which is a subsidiary of Warner Brothers, has been responsible for many big titles, including Mortal Kombat, Injustice series, then there's the Arkham series, Gotham Knights, and of course the flopped game Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I remember looking straight at that game and I just say, oh my god, it's the worst thing I've ever seen. But Call of Duty Black Ops 7 still takes the cake. Because it's, obviously, it forgoes their traditional sense of actually creating a great single player. If you look back with Call of Duty's track record, I know I'm getting a little bit off track, but I still am traumatized by Call of Duty Black Ops 7. Even to this day, looking at the videos of Black Ops 7 on social media, I find it just saddening that I want to say this. Call of Duty, I still to this day say this. I'm not mad at you. I'm just disappointed. Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, one's all by his lonesome. Hello. Nick. Oh crap, bird. Where is he? Where is that? Oh, you little frickin' pest. Uh-oh. Oh, you dirty. That dealt with him. Alright, I'm getting you. I say, like I said, with Call of Duty, it's still pretty bad, and I was actually watching a recent video on YouTube with Ink Slasher, or of course he rebranded himself as Ink TV, and he was looking over one of the videos with a ex developer with Treyarch, who of course is responsible for creating Black Ops series, Call of Duty World at War, and so on and so forth. But all in all, he said that he found the development process for Black Ops 7 to be quite a joke. I mean, he said that, of course, that it was sloppy, he has not purchased the game, and the fact that this game got a release was beyond all just disappointing. Ah, you blousy. I thought I grabbed the bow. Come on, I'll get close. This is the part where you run. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
待たせてしまったな。祈りが通じたようです。さあ、早く逃げよう。空き家に隠れても安全とは限らない。
Another one's safe. Next. The other guy. Alright. I do want to say with Warner Brothers, back to the store as I was talking about with Warner Brothers games, not only... Okay, I just want to hear this story real quick. Said something about an armor called from a guy named Gosaku. Don't know who he is, but we're going to find out soon. But I do want to jump back with Warner Brothers saying that they, in light of the acquisition by Netflix, they now own the gaming IPs. Depending on how Warner Brothers is actually gonna do well with this strategy now, I mean, of course, now that they're still under Netflix's, like, you know, their inner circle, saying, welcome to the Netflix family. We don't know. All we know is that if this deal actually goes through in 2026, there's going to be some major restructuring in terms of hierarchy. But I hope it does better with their management compared to Microsoft, because when Microsoft buys various studios in the gaming industry, they just straight up butcher the studios from the inside. I mean, if you look at recent studio acquisitions by Microsoft, they bought Bethesda, they bought Activision, and all in all, their strategies have ended terribly. Although, I would say, during the acquisition in 2024, under Microsoft's supervision, they actually did pretty well with Black Ops 6. I say that game was decent. I mean, decent, but not great. I mean, it had a campaign. Then there's, of course, Bethesda, that they just butchered some of the games that they own. One being, of course, Hi-Fi Rush. I mean, I loved playing it on Game Pass, but I feel like Netflix's strategy is that they don't care about the games that they put out. And it's just really sad. Like, a company that doesn't give a crap about their consumer? Wow. Makes me say to Xbox that I will never put up another controller again. I mean, I will play Xbox games, like certain IPs. Like, for example... Oh crap. Yeah, I know. I mean, I'll still play certain games with Xbox hardware, such as examples, Battlefield, Call of Duty, Gears of War. See ya. Oh, off by an inch. Woo. I think I'm in the clear. Hello. Goodbye. Alright. All clear.
渡してください。逃がしてやる。
I will still play with an Xbox controller when I do like first person shooter games or
助かった。
online competitive
ありがとうご
multiplayer.
ざいます。
But
安全なところへ。
if I were to
抜かれてない
choose
ぞ。
single player games, I'm gonna stick with my DualShock or DualSense. I say DualSense because I still have a PS4 controller somewhere in my house. Actually, I got one of those third-party ones. I got the Astro C40. I use it on PlayStation 5, but only for PS4 games because that's what it was designed for. I didn't get the updated version from Astro. And lately, Astro has kind of like been going down on me in terms of like their hardware. It's just I just don't find their controllers compelling when you compare it to the DualShock. I mean DualSense. Oh my god. My brain is still sometimes hardwired to the PlayStation 4 because they still had a plethora of games that you could still play. That you can still play on PS5 today, and when you compare it to like new titles on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5 had a bigger PlayStation 4 had a bigger lineup. Oh, one and two. All right.
ああ、安全になるまで動きたくない。
All right. Who else is left? Oh, see ya. Sorry about that. I thought I have somebody knocking on my door, and apparently it's someone in my family. And as of this moment, we are currently right now making our way to rescuing hostages from the clutches of the Mongols right now.
ここにいます。待たせてしまったな。このご恩は忘れません。行け。達者でな。
I'm sorry I got a little off track. My brother actually stopped by. He actually loves to stop by. And I love the little guy. I say little guy because he's my little brother. He is big in size because I've been training him in the gym lately. And I gotta say, jumping back, of course, to the matter at hand with some of these acquisitions and stories that have been buzzing lately. Oh, okay, I don't know what that was. I swear, sometimes this game sometimes has like a lot of bugs. Some that are noticeable, some are not. I mean, like if you just recently seen, we had a Mongolian swordsman just sitting on the roof. I'm like, what are you doing on the roof while your guy's downstairs? And in previous episodes, you've seen like a whole patrol of Mongols right now. I mean, I know, I'm gonna say before in previous episodes that they were all hanging out on top of a roof and I just shot up explosive air at them. Okay, where is the last guy? I swear, when you liberate farmsteads, they don't really notify you where is the last guy. Oh, he's about to see me. Not anymore. Alright. Okay, can I drop down the guy? I cannot. But I can sneak behind him. And just do this. Ooh. I do want to jump back into the story. Is Netflix going to push themselves in the game industry? Because we already know that they actually do put games on their platform. They do have a series of mobile games, those interactive story games, but we don't know what type of strategy it is going to go through, but we'll find out. In the coming months. We'll find out in 2026.
逃がしてやる。はあ、来てくださったんですね。
Alright,
さあ、
another guy
早く逃げよう。
saved. Alright, another farmstead liberated. Ooh, I do want to say another related Netflix project that has been circulating lately is the upcoming live-action series involving Keanu Reeves. For those of you who already know, Keanu Reeves, of course, has played as John Wick, played as Neo in The Matrix, or Point Break. But I do want to jump back into the matter at hand with how Keanu Reeves is involved with Netflix. In a recent article that I found out this week, that Netflix has given a green light to make a live-action project involving Keanu Reeves and his novel. For those who aren't aware, he's not only an actor, but also a writer. He actually wrote the series called The Berserker, which focuses around an immortal warrior who has lived alive for thousands of years and is now working with the US government to try to end his immortality. And it's a really great series. I've actually read all 3 volumes and the prequel volumes, volume 1 and 2, which is Berserker Bloodlines. Let's hear what she has to say.
もしお話がございます。
猛虎ならば去ったぞ。
猛虎ではなく族の一味が菰田を荒らし回っているのです。私の家族も皆殺しにひどいありさまで。
俺が仇を撃って死んぜよ。どこで殺されたのだ。
我が家です。ここから北の川沿い。
そこから足跡を追ってみる。お主の名は。
サキと申します。
家族の無念必ずや晴らそう。
Alright, now we got Avenger family. It's gonna be a long ride, but luckily that shouldn't be a problem. Oh. Ah. Alright. Gonna have to fast travel to the Fox Den and ride on horseback.
生き延びような。
And I have to say, if you guys ever get the chance, check out the Berserker series. It's available on Netflix. I bought the books just because I love reading books. Oh. Mongols. And 2. Woo! They're saved. Alright. Not too far. I swear that bird is... Oh. I know where that bird's taking us. And I mean us, I mean Jin and me. Because I'm controlling Jin and... Oh, come on. Another hot springs now. Okay, we'll jump back to the hot springs as soon as we deal with the bandits. And this mission. And liberate the farmsteads and, of course, make our way to Toyotama.
あれが先の家。中の様子は。
Alright, investigate the home. Ransacked.
族と戦ったのか。
Oh no. Jeez.
なんとむごいことを。この地が記されておる。これはようやくお前と
And
目
then
音
we
に
can
なれ
finally
る。
be the... Oh.
引きずりの殺しではない。
Oh no.
中は十分。次は外だ。
Okay, they should be around. Should be tracks. Just gotta look around. Oh.
主を守ろうとしたようだ。
Who kills a... Okay, I don't want to say that question because, one, in video games, I have actually killed dogs. I've killed them in... Not only in this game, but Call of Duty, God of War... But they're both fictional or non-fictional. If you're talking about dogs, I've actually killed zombie dogs in Nazi Zombies and Call of Duty World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 1 I'm referring to. Being that it's the biggest one of the franchise and it's one of the best, which that game should have been remastered or remade. But instead, we got Black Ops 7. And I swear, I can never look at Call of Duty again. Oh, jeez. Bandits. I mean, the bandits kill the horse.
馬や薬を届けてやろうと思ったんですが、族どもに見つかってしまい、荷を奪われました。
奴らはいずこへ行った。
菰田の村がどうのって焼けたはずですがね。
行ってみよう。お主はケチまで歩け。
合点です。奴らを見つけて叩きのめしてください。
Alright. Komoda. I think... Oh. I can just fast travel. Easy. And let me just double check. Oh. There's a couple more farmsteads. Only 2 left. Then we'll make our way to Toyotama.
菰田の村、ここに族が。
Alright. Face the bandits. Three down. About a few dozen to go. There's the rest. As a wise man once said, time to nut up or shut up. Ah, off by an inch. Optional, kill the bandits? Well, bandits, they're bandits. They rob and pillage just as much as the Mongols. But they are good as cannon fodder against Mongols. The last set. Eh. Really? That's your best shot? Oh, you did not. Surrender. Sad. Well, that's that.
頼むよ、見逃しておくれ。
真実を話せ。何を笑っておったのだ。
バカな女がハルオっていう族の頭に惚れちまったんだ。米の隠し場所まで漏らしてね。
その女はサキか。
そう、さっきだけどハルオと夫婦になるどころか結局家族を殺され米を奪われしまいには捨てられた。
サキの家族の敵討ちに参った。
Oh.
消え失せろ。サキに確かめなければ。
So she lied. Okay.
何があったのだ。
What the
なんと
hell?
もひどいお話ですよ。
What tragedy?
サキはどこだ。
川に身を投げました。家族が死んだのは
no.
自分のせいだと思ったようでして。
お主があった族にたばかられておったのだ。仇を討ったというのに。
それはありがたい。きっと先も成仏するでしょう。
Next up, another farmstead. What truly happened in that mission was a tragedy. A true tragedy. But I just hope she finds peace in another life. Now let's rid the Mongols from the farmsteads once and for all, and then make our way to Toyotama. I do also want to discuss about Microsoft's strategy that has been in circulation for a while, which is the price hike that is supposedly upcoming. As we all know, it's gonna happen because right now there is a RAM shortage and a lot of big major tech companies have actually bought out. Oh, okay, let's deal with these guys. Oh. Oh, jeez. Forget that. And that. Ugh. I hate Mongols. They never play fair. Assassinate enemies from above. Alright. Alright. Let's put a distraction up. See if one heard. Come on. There are 4 hostages and a lot of Mongols. Let's call them in. Come on, a little closer. death from above. I normally would just go charge in and rescue the hostage, but bonus equals more XP, and more XP means I get to upgrade Jin's character, his armor. The list is endless when it comes to this game. And that's that. Come on, get closer.
見つかるだけです。おい、うどんくっちゃはるた。
See ya. Alright, where's the last guy? He can't be in the house.
まだダメです。奴らがいます。
Oh, missed him.
縄を
Now
ほど
it's
いて
safe.
ください。待たせてしまったな。ありがとうございます。助かった。行け、達者でな。
Right in the batteries.
Arjin! Ingesin hunigan alak yosta. Otto, ustedes sabra.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting rid of them. See ya. I have to say, I am a savant when I play single-player games.
このご恩は忘れません。もう安全だ。小松はムクロだらけだ。あの光景はし。
Well, I feel like a savant, but or actually I would say I feel like a master in this game. Alright. More Mongol dogs. Oh crap. All out. What? How did I miss? What? Is that with my controller? At least I'm able to do that. I had to run out of arrows at the worst time. But I do want to jump back to the story with the Microsoft RAM shortage. As we all know, the computing component RAM has been reaching a decline in stocks because a lot of major companies such as Sony, Nintendo, Steam have been buying these components at a high value, and Microsoft has been struggling to get enough supply for their upcoming consoles, which includes the upcoming Xbox Hybrid, which I may actually pass on, to be honest, because if it's a hybrid of a Steam or PC console, I might as well just buy the Steam machine, and I already have a custom build PC, so there's no real reason for me to buy another Xbox console, considering They've been trying to push out for Xbox everywhere with their strategy, and I find that strategy to be quite amusing if they had announced it with the Xbox Series X. If they had, it would have been something to be really look forward to. But now, I find this type of strategy to be quite, I would not say unsettling, but more unusual when you compare to their competitor, Sony, with PlayStation. I mean, Sony delivers because they absolutely know what to give the consumer. Versus, of course, Xbox, they just love to focus on their backwards compatibility, make Xbox everywhere and their strategy, and I find that to be quite, well, not my forte. I mean, come on. You have major IPs in your pocket, Xbox. You couldn't throw us a bone and give us a title to really look forward to? Now, now with that out of the way, where the heck is that last hostage? Let me just add to the location. I mean, I know I'm already at the location. I'm just trying to see if it'll help me find the hostage. Oh, I think I know where he is. Where? Oh, he's not here. I swear, sometimes this game, it does... Ah, wait. He's in the farmlands. Man, it's been a while since I played this game, and I can never keep track where are the hostages. See ya. Alright. Few left. Draw them all to me. Kill them all. First, let's take out the big guy. Yeah, I know. Oh. Right in the chest. Or I think I shot him in the crotch. I can't tell. And I... Oh, one more. Woo! And that's the last hostage.
ありがとうございます。
安全なところへ抜かれてないぞ。
諦めた連中を責めるな。
Sorry, had the mute on. I meant to say, now we have one more farmstead to stop at. Alright. We have one more to go. And to just save ourselves the time of riding our way, we'll fast travel. And then we make our way to Toyotama.
これからも頼むぞ。
Alright, 200 meters. Oh, see ya. Last farmstead. Kill enemies who are on fire. I like that idea. Oh crap. Ooh. Two are bunched up. Perfect opportunity. I don't know why that shieldman's on the roof. Oh, I swear, I just love the smell of
あなた様
fear
のおかげです
when I strike enemies and I just see them run.
寺にお参りに行きたい
I don't know. Maybe it's just the power of being in a video game makes you feel like you play like God. Man, this is one of the many reasons why I love video games. Other than, of course, exploring through the lives of infinite characters, learn their story, know their pain, what they're going through. It's truly why I love single-player games, because you get to jump into stories from just the click of a button. And as many people would say, it feels like you're playing through an interactive story, and that you, the player, are the conductor, and the controller is your instrument. Let's see what art you make. Woo! Sorry. Had a big seltzer tonight. 1, 2. Ah. May you survive from being burned alive.
逃がしてやる。
ありがとうございました。
道中気をつけよ。
Where is the last hostage? Okay, 2 are... Oh. They're about to be... Oh, I have a better idea. First, need an advantage position. Or as I like to call it, have the high ground. And survey the field at hand. Alright. Ow. Crap. 2 to go. Chopped up to the Grim Reaper. And I will say I did play as the Grim Reaper once. In a video game called Darksider. First was, of course, playing as War. Second, you played as Death. We'll jump into that game when I have the... while I'm on this channel. But that's a totally different story. Let's just say I'm very, very good with that bow.
あなた様が御作様に見えました。どうぞこの鍵を。御作様もお喜びくださ
Okay,
い。
I've been getting a lot of keys.
温かいものを食べ
I gotta see what this armor's about again. Oh. I mean, it has been a while since I played this game. I mean, I played on PS4 back in 2020 when it came out, but only digitally. I did have a physical copy that I was going to pick up, but shutdown happened and I couldn't get it physically. So GameStop gave me my money back and I ended up getting it digitally. But all in all, it was a fun experience. And I still play on PS5. It's been a while, and I say this because I try to play every major big release that has come out. I have Mafia: The Old Country. I have Astrobot. I have. What else do I got? Oh yeah, Spirit of the North. Oh, let's see what she has to say.
先日くるくると回る鳥の群れを見つけて不意に行ってみたんです。
Huh.
それは美しい場所で時が過ぎるのを忘れるほど眺めておりました。
そうしたひとときは救いになるな。我らのような武士も戦の前には景色を楽しみ和歌を読むことがある。
和歌には戦に向けて心身を整える効果があるとか本当でしょうか。
いかにも。だが武士でなくとも和歌は読めるぞ。
Alright. Now we know that. Let's see our progress. Alright. We have officially liberated Uzuhara. Now, next stop, Toyotama. And we gotta find out what this unbreakable Gusaku is. I did, of course, did some exploring before I started my episode today. I want to say I was able to collect valuable intelligence to troop movements in Toyotama. A few farmsteads, of course, gave valuable locations of old strongholds that had been overtaken by the Mongols. And I believe one mentioned a crossroad near Yarikawa. Old Yarikawa. Alright. Akashima Village. The musician. Let's hear what he has to say.
酒井様、さあこちらへご作の伝承を語りましょ
う。Alright, let's sit down and hear his story.
ご作聞かせてくれ。
喜んで。二桃と瀬と磯路門前、赤島の族徒党を組みて対馬に害をなせり。その自分対馬の御作なる百姓。物の符の亡霊の呼びたるを聞いていずれば、川根の見事なる甲冑を作るを見入れ。麗しきに惹かれて鎧をかすめぬ。いややって賊は御作の村に至れり。戦わずばある限りを奪い取られんと悟りて、御作は鎧を身につく。賊の打ちかかりてきたるに御作恐れて手が震え、死なんと思う時、賊の剣を鎧がはじき、御作はたじろぐこともなし。惑いったる賊は後ずさり、よるめきなどすれば、御作は不可思議にも意図静かなる心地して、御作の勇を哀れみし、物の符の亡霊の付き仕事、刃を振れば手早なり。あらゆる賊を切り捨てる、その後は賊を見る者なし。後の年、御作死して村の家々鎧をば悲壮して情をかけ、それぞれが鍵一つを持ちて守る。今再び対馬に害をなす者あり。百姓の曰く、御作の霊岡の神にて立ってあり、新たなる勇者のまた田畑を守らんとするを弔うと。
Interesting story. And good armor.
鎧は隠されたままか。
ですが猛虎が動いております。里を襲っては鍵を求めているとか。
どの集落に鍵があるのだ。
青い飯島、久田、小清水、小浜、八幡です。鍵さえあれば赤島の丘の上で鎧を得られると言います。
猛虎に渡すわけにはいかぬな。
その通りでございます。
Alright. Let's see the map. Alright, we've already liberated all the farmsteads in Izahara that of course hold the keys. Now oh boy. Man, they are really spread out. Well, at least I collected actionable intelligence on the remaining farmsteads and their locations. But in the meantime, let's go to the closest one. And sometimes, I will say this right now, since we're in Toyotama right now, the Mongols have actually gotten more difficult to defeat. As you remember from our last episode, you've seen a Mongolian shieldman carrying a blade that can be set on fire. How that is done, I say this as my most terrible comment today. Oh, come on, is that even legal? And, whoa, Mongol, see ya. Ah, crap. Alright, that's it. You struck at Nobu. Nobody touches Nobu. Never strike at Nobu. Oh, screw this. And that's that. Nobu, where are you? Oh. Good boy. Whoa. Okay, that bird is having us falling in. Alright, let's see where he goes. Oh, wait. Homestead is 300 meters. Might as well. Oh, wait, no, no. Oh, for God's sake. And that's that.
待たせてしまったな。
これはなんて果報者だ。
さあ、早く逃げよう。
これをお受け取りください。
Alright, almost to the farmstead. Alright. Oh boy. Alright. I surveyed the battlefield and I think my PC is kind of done for the night. So, we'll have to end the episode here. And if you guys enjoyed my playthroughs and my recent thoughts in light of the articles that have been buzzing around the entertainment industry, you're always welcome to like and subscribe to my channel. And as always, have a good night. And also, you're always welcome here in the archives. Have a good night.